Hello and welcome back to another video. Today again here on Forza Horizon 4 to test out another brand new car. Well, I say brand new car, it's actually been in Horizon 3 and Motorsport 7, so it was about time it was added, but it is the Honda S800, so tiny little late 60s, early 70s convertible that we obviously had in Horizon 3. I think we did a classic convertibles challenge with it not that long ago. And luckily it's available from one championship, so that's all you have to do to win it, so definitely worth going and getting hold of, unlike the stupid Camaro that took a whole 50% to get and wasn't very interesting anyway. But yeah, the Honda is the new car this week, and we don't know what it's going to be next week. Haven't had the announcement of the update cars yet, so hopefully there will be a car to test out same time next week. But anyway, today it is the Honda S800, so let's jump into it. We're in the Escort at the moment, just because that is what I was using for the championship. Quite a lot of fun actually, rear wheel drive, I was sliding that around a lot. Anyway, where is it? There. Tiny little thing. So it's 1970, the one in the game, which is the final year of production. It was 1966 to 1970, and Honda didn't really make another convertible until the S2000 came out. But yeah, tiny little thing, 70 horsepower, 1,500 pounds, 791 displacement, so less than 1 litre, and actually in 1967, oh I haven't gone into the car, in 1967 when it came out, it was the fastest car with a sub 1 litre engine to ever go into production, and it was actually Honda's first car to ever be capable of 100 miles per hour, so quite a couple of quite significant numbers there. But yeah, apparently it was quite so fast because it revved to 10,000 RPM, which is quite hard to believe because the rev limiter on here is at, okay, it's at like 9998. Okay, it's just showing red line there, and yeah, if the roof was up, he wouldn't fit, would he? Right. But yeah, 17 horsepower from an inline 4 engine, so not the fastest thing in the world, but tiny, which is why it was capable of 100 miles per hour, and why it was the fastest thing with an engine that size. I do love these tiny little Japanese cars. They're really good at getting good performance from tiny little engines and tiny little machines. I absolutely love this little thing. So yeah, really pleased it's here, just, it should have been here sooner, shouldn't it? It's in Horizon 3 and Motorsport 7. There's no reason why it shouldn't already be in Horizon 4. We'll see if we can get that 100 miles an hour. Have we got a straight somewhere? Oh, the brakes are not brilliant. Let's start heading this way towards a house. See if we can clear that 100 miles per hour. But yeah, and we'll head to house, see what upgrades and customization are available. This will be sitting in D class, I think. Ah, it's up a hill. $74, $74, $75, $76, $77, $78, $79. $80. Come on. No! We got to 99 and then there was a hill. 100! There we go. It's true. Right, let's go and see what upgrades and customization are available. Right, so we're sitting at D-Class 193 at the moment as we head into here. What have we got? Forza Aero. Forza Aero. Nope. What engine swaps have we got? I can't remember what we had in Horizon 3, but we've got another inline 4, another inline 4, and another inline 4. So if you don't like your inline 4 in this car, you can swap it for an inline 4. Right. You've got your usual all-wheel drive conversion, turbo, and supercharger. So you can really do pretty much anything with that. What should we put on? Should we put on some nice grippy tyres? Make them nice and wide. Bring out the track width a bit. Very nice. Obviously that wasn't available before, because that's new to Horizon 4. It's funny how the wheels look absolutely massive, but it's just because it's tiny. It's sitting quite high up as well. We might want to drop the suspension a bit. That is, yeah, it's basically an off-road car. If you were mad. Right, let's do normal race. I'm not sure where this is going to end up. Oh, hang on. I mean, that just looks ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. Wait, how light is it if we... Oh no, it's still 1300, right. But it is very light at that point. Shall we just... I'm going to see what happens if we just max out the standard engine. I don't want to do an engine swap. I quite like keeping standard engines, but if we swap out all of these parts, what do we end up with? I have a feeling this car would probably be best built to the top of B or something. So we can get it to 814 with the standard engine if we want to. Sure, why not? Let's just leave it something like that, and then let's see what wonderful designs and paints the community have come up with. Possibly not very much. This is only an hour after the season's changed. No, half an hour after the season's changed even, that I'm filming this. Right. There will be something. I thought we might see that one. There was a little racing car in the old Gran Turismo games that always had that livery on. That looked very cool. Somebody's made of purple. I mean, that's cool. Oh, there we go. That's not far off, actually. Let's put that on. Because I do very much like that car in Gran Turismo. And with a few performance upgrades, it's amazingly fast in that game. So hopefully we have the same here, although, yeah. I think we might have gone a bit mad making it S1, but who knows? Let's go and have a bit of fun in this, see what it handles like. Now that we've done that, it is still rear-wheel drive, remember? Actually, I didn't check how much horsepower I had. Shall we have a quick look before I drive off? We're now running 280 horsepower, and it's 1,200 pounds. It's quite a lot lighter. It's still 1 litre. So that's interesting. Oh. Yes, I remember it sounding something like that in Gran Turismo. Whoa! Also, we haven't quite looked at the interior yet. It's quite basic. And also, you know how I said he's barely in the car? That top of the windscreen is very annoyingly in the way. Whoa! Whoa! Put 280 horsepower in a tiny light car. They said it will be fun. They said no. Also, why is it raining? It's supposed to be spring. And I want to drive my convertible Honda. Yes. I've accidentally made a drift car. I mean, that's what happens if you put tons of power into a car. Well, tons of power. It's less than 300 horsepower. It shouldn't be that mad. It just weighs as much as a flea. Ah! There we go. It is ridiculously tiny, and that's what makes it brilliant. Whoa! So yeah, I've gone with a bit of a crazy build with this, so we won't try any races or anything, but yeah, fun of this thing. Whoa! This is so much more exciting than the Camaro we got last week. What's a car? Yeah, do love this thing, and unlike the Camaro, you can win this from doing one championship. So I really would recommend going in and getting this thing. Even if you think, oh, it's a tiny Honda, it's not going to be that interesting. It's a lot of fun. Especially if you put power in it. But yeah, that is probably going to do it for today's video, taking a first look at the Honda S800. No idea what we're getting next week. Hopefully there will be an interesting car that's not just recycled from an old game. Although I'm expecting pretty much any week for them to just announce they're not updating, they're not going to add new cars. I'm kind of waiting for that, for them to say that, basically, but anyway. Obviously at some point they're going to be adding some Hot Wheels cars. We don't know if that's in the next update or not, so that'll be interesting. But anyway, for now that's going to be enough for a first look at this new Honda, so thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next video very soon.